Now to the Flint water crisis. The stakes are high for Governor Rick Snyder, taking the hot seat in front of Congress tomorrow. The governor repeatedly said he takes full responsibility for the state failures. He's working to fix the crisis, and no, he will not resign. Will members of Congress try to hit the governor with any kind of knockout punch? Well, 7 investigator Jim Kirchner, live at our bureau in Washington, with a look at what we can expect tonight. Jim?
Yeah, Stephen, this will be enormous for the governor. Members of Congress will be armed with tough questions, and he comes to town saying what he's been saying. He did not know this was a crisis until October the 1st. This is Dan Wyant. He resigned as director of the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality over Flint in December. One committee member says Wyant evaded questions by congressional investigators. He was not apologetic and said this about the Snyder administration.
The topic of Flint water was never raised in any cabinet meeting. Not by Mr. Wyant, not by the governor, and not by anyone else.
That ranking Democrat on the committee also says 15 other key state officials are refusing to cooperate with investigators behind the scenes.
And so I would say to the governor, I'm going to ask him when he comes to us on Thursday, what are you hiding?
Snyder originally was not going to be part of this congressional investigation, but pressure on the chairman caused him to change that. And he takes this different view of the governor.
I appreciate the communication with the governor's office and what they're doing. They're being very cooperative.
One committee member is Brenda Lawrence from Southfield. She says the governor still owes Michigan an explanation.
So when he says I didn't learn until October the 1st, you don't buy that?
I'm going to ask the question, and I have some documents.
Now, the governor will not testify alone. Also at the table will be the head of the EPA. We're likely to hear more questions like we heard here yesterday, why they silenced an EPA insider who wanted to warn the people of Flint about the lead in their water last summer. Live in Washington, Jim Kirchner, 7 Action News.
All right, Jim, it's always good work. Certainly a lot of people waiting for those answers. Again, Jim is going to be on Capitol Hill tomorrow to cover the governor's testimony. We'll also be streaming it for you live. You can find that quite easily. Just log in to WXYZ.com.